Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Thursday, May 2nd, 2024. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, the official CDM number 9. Now, let's talk about a clash of air masses because we're seeing that right now, right over the northern mid-Atlantic. If you're in the New York City metro, it's cloudy, it's foggy, there's even some drizzle hanging around with temperatures in the lower to mid 50s. However, if you're down to the south of Philadelphia, down towards southern New Jersey, temperatures are warming steadily into the lower to mid 60s with scattered cloud cover, winds coming in from the southeast. But if you're in central and eastern Pennsylvania, well, you have a scattered cloud cover, winds are light and variable, and temperatures are spiking into the mid 60s. In fact, it is warmer in Allentown and Scranton than it is in Philadelphia or Eastern Long Island. And it's all because of the maritime air mass putting up a fight. Now, this is a very interesting frontal boundary. In the premium discussion that is out for premium members on the premium dashboard for premium subscribers, check it out. The reason why we're not seeing much in way of precipitation here is because of limiting factors in the atmosphere. This high pressure system is part of the maritime air mass. This high pressure system is part of the tropical air mass in relative terms. And this high pressure system is part of the Pacific polar air mass that's dropping south. So the clash of these three air masses is ongoing. And so as a result, what you have here is this maritime air mass trying to put up this fight. And at the lowest levels of the atmosphere, you can even put the maritime air mass maybe back here and maybe bring the warm front more back in this direction here. But you get the idea is that the maritime air mass is going to be fighting and trying to remain in place. So you have these low clouds, and that shows up amazingly in this satellite picture, the visible satellite picture. So all these low clouds, right? This is all based on an inversion in the atmosphere. So basically what's happening is that the lowest level of the atmosphere are very cool and the mid levels are warmer. Why are the mid levels warmer? Because the tropical air mass is able to drive up into New England at the mid levels. So you have this inversion, but the sun's starting to rise. And when the sun rises, that causes mixing in the atmosphere. So these low clouds are going to start to break up. And that is going to be the end for a short time of our marine air mass remaining in place. So this is all going to break up along with some of that drizzle around JFK. And you're going to start to see clearing skies. And the warm air is going to surge in for a short period of time. Enough time to allow locations like New York City and Philadelphia to jump up into the 80s. So it's going to be a very warm day around here. But if you're in Long Island, you're going to be stuck in the 60s. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the nature of this spring. A lot of thermal gradients and a lot of clashes of air masses. The good news, though, is that not really much in the way of any type of precipitation. So if you're looking for more significant rainfall, unfortunately, not really going to see anything until maybe Sunday. And then we'll talk about that with that passing cold front. So again, this is all occurring at the lowest levels of the atmosphere. And we know that based on what we're seeing here in the infrared satellite picture. Not much in the way of any type of cold cloud tops or all these frontal boundaries hanging around. Okay. Very, very weak lifting in the upper levels. There is the signature of our cold front here. There's a little blip right there of a colder cloud top. That's about it. If you want to see strong lifting and thunderstorms, you want to head out to the plains where, once again, we're getting torrential downpours just in the north of Houston, severe weather, tornadoes. It's a mess out there in the plains. Fortunately, that's going to be the theme for much of this spring and probably the summer as well. But for our neck of the woods, because of the nature of all these clashes of air masses, lots of low clouds, lots of mix of sun and clouds, forecasts like that, not much in the way of rainfall, unless you don't mind a pesky shower here and there. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Low clouds will give way to a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures will range from the upper 60s to mid 70s on Long Island and Connecticut. upper 70s to mid 80s around the New York City metro, up through the Hudson River Valley, northwestern New Jersey, the Poconos and Catskills. Down towards Philadelphia, that's where you have temperatures ranging from the mid to upper 80s, talking about 85 to 88 degrees around the Philadelphia metro and down towards southern New Jersey. Now, tonight, that frontal boundary will pass through. The cold front will exit out of the region. Again, not looking at any type of precipitation out of this, just scattered cloud cover. Temperatures will fall into the upper 40s to lower 50s over the interior and your suburbs, lower to mid 50s in your urban areas. High pressure that is centered up here in Canada, right around Quebec, will build southward. And as it does so, it'll produce a little additional extension and sit over the northern Atlantic and sit over New England and set up an easterly wind for the region, leading to scattered cloud cover. High temperatures will range from the upper 50s to mid 60s on the immediate coast, mid to upper 60s in the Delaware River Valley, and upper 60s to lower 70s over eastern Pennsylvania. So just kind of imagine your thermal gradient going from east to west based on that easterly wind. The further west you are, the warmer you'll be. On Saturday, the high pressure system starts to give way. Look for scattered cloud cover, still that easterly wind in place. Look for low temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 60s on the immediate coast, mid to upper 60s everywhere else. On Sunday, the cold front approaches. Sunday morning looks dry. Sunday, let's say after 11 a.m., on through the rest of the day on Sunday, there's going to be a risk of showers. Some of those showers will be capable of heavier downpours. So if you have outdoor plans, I would do them on Saturday because Sunday afternoon looks to be a bit unsettled with periods of showers. Look for low temperatures to range from the mid to upper 40s. High temperatures will range from the upper 50s to lower 60s along the immediate coast and over the interior, mid to upper 60s in the Delaware River Valley. On Monday, that cold front lingers over the coastal waters with isolated to widely scattered showers. Look for low temperatures to range from the mid to upper 50s in your suburbs and over the interior, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 70s along the immediate coast, mid to upper 70s over the interior, and upper 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Tuesday, that frontal boundary, it pushes a little bit further south. Look for scattered cloud cover. I can't rule out an isolated shower, let's say around Cape May. But other than that, it's going to be pretty quiet around the region. Look for low temperatures to range from the lower to mid 50s over the interior, mid to upper 50s along the coast. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 70s over the interior, upper 70s to lower 80s along the coast, and lower to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. On Wednesday, that frontal boundary inches a little bit further north with an area low pressure developing in the Great Lakes. It's going to lead to scattered showers around the region with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s over the interior in your suburbs, upper 50s to lower 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures range from the lower to mid 60s along the coast. On Long Island, should I say, upper 60s to lower 70s along the rest of the coast, mid to upper 70s in the Delaware River Valley, and lower to mid 70s over the interior. On Thursday, frontal boundary will be hanging around the region, and area low pressure will be approaching, leading to the threat for scattered showers, again, possibly a few heavy downpours as well. Look for low temperatures in the upper 50s to lower 60s in your suburbs and in your interior, lower to mid 60s in your urban areas. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 60s along the immediate coast, upper 60s to lower 70s over the interior, and lower to mid 70s in the Delaware River Valley. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.